Good morning from Laguna Beach, California. We're going to begin our exercising. By the way, my name is Lucilla, and we're going to begin our exercising by just doing a quick little warm-up, jogging in place or a little bit of dancing. You know, just pretend you're at some black tie, something or other, and you're just lying there. If you don't have somebody to dance with, you just dance for yourself, right? Just have to wiggle around a little bit and do a few motions and put your arms up in the air because it makes us feel good and it gets the blood running just the way we want it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And now we're going to dance over to a chair where we will start with a weight. Okay. I'm using a 4-pound weight. So, but first you just stand on the edge of your chair, just do this 10 times maybe. It just sort of stretches out this muscle. It feels pretty good when you're doing that. It'll help you sleep at night if you have a leg that jerk all over the place. You're really stretching this out as best you can, like that. Then we're going to go right into a modified touch your toes if you can. So, I can, but you don't have to. I'm going to do this for just 30 seconds. I'm going to get down, I'm going to hold it as far down. If you're here, that's fine. If you can only go this far, that's just fine. And then move back up again. Keep your stomach in. Be conscious of that stomach. Really pull it in. And this feels good. You'll love it. It's as though you are doing a sit-up. And we'll get to the crunches in just a few minutes when we get down on the floor. But right now, we're just doing it this way. And again, 10 times. And then we're through with that exercise. So, from the squatting position, which is here with a squat, and I'm going to just stand up, right there, and then I'm going to sit down. And the back is supposed to stay straight and down. You may find you have to go like this, but eventually work your way into going straight up. Woo! For 30 seconds. Forget, we're trying to do this only in 8 minutes, so you're not too tired at the end. Then you can, while you're still seated on the chair, pick up your bottles and let us do a twist. So the twist, you're going to go like this, and then like this. And then you're going to twist to the left, twist to the right, but don't twist your whole body. You don't want to do that. It's strictly the waistline in the tummy that's being twisted. Then you can move over like this and keep your head sort of in with your shoulders so that you're going down and down, but don't let your head go like this. Just keep your head steady. Do it again, 10 times on each side. You can use water bottles, you can use weights. I actually like to use weights. I use 4-pound weights, but in this case, just for demonstration, you start with this. And what this muscle is, what muscle you are working right now, is your bicep. I'll take this for 30 seconds. You can go as slowly as you want, or I suppose you can go as fast as you want, but this is about my speed. And then we're going to move into one more standing up exercise, which other people would do on the floor, which is called the push-up. But I am more comfortable doing it against a wall. So I'm going to put these down. Now we're going to do a modified push-up. And I like to do it just against a wall, which is good for me. And you put your hands sort of shoulder width apart, I suppose. And then just go over and touch your forehead. I think a little bit more further back. Keep your back straight. Push, push, push. And again, this isn't a number of reps. It's in this particular thing, because I said this program is only supposed to be 7 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes long, so I can't do everything in 30 seconds for each exercise. Or, 30 seconds. But I'll do it this way, just so that you know. You just do it as long as you can. If you can only do 10 push-ups, fine, make it 10. Maybe tomorrow you'll do 11. Maybe the next day you'll do 12. But it's really an important exercise. Yeah. The music helps. I am now done with this, and we're going to go to the mat and get on that to do a few mat exercises, which are good for my age bracket. So we start with my hand weights again. You may think that I'm repeating certain things, but this is very different. I was at a gym in Chicago in a hotel for a while, and I asked if there was only one exercise that I could do for the upper body, and not on a machine, but I would have weights. Which one would you pick? And he said he would pick the one of raising your arms up in a circle as though you were trying to embrace the world. So that is what I'm doing right now. And again, I don't want to do it for more than 30 seconds, but I don't have a stopwatch. So we're just going to have to guess at this. It'll be for 30 seconds. Keep your back on the floor. Do not arch your back like, one could do. Just make sure your spine is flat on there. And I think you can go as slowly as you want or as fast as you want. And I think that I've just about done 10 because I forgot to count. I finished around the world, and I'm now going to go into bringing my legs into a tabletop position with my hands behind my neck to support the head, because we're going to do a crunch. So just an easy crunch where you are just keeping your spine, very important again, keep your spine flat on the ground. You don't have to go up high. It's just sort of, you'll feel it as you raise your head up and down, and it's right here. Right there, I can feel my muscles just really trying to work. Feels good. So I don't know how many I've done already, but probably it's more than 10. And if you feel like doing more, you should do it. Then we're going to finish with this, and we're going to put my legs down, and I'm going to turn on my side, and we're going to exercise the leg. Again, supporting it. Bend your lower leg, the knee, and then you have your body straight, except for that one leg. And then just keep going up and down. I like to go pretty fast on this, and I like to do a whole bunch of them. I often do them in my bed, and I do about 50 of these on each leg. But if you're not accustomed to it, you're gonna feel tired after 10 or 11 of these lifts, and that's fine. So anyway, now it's time to do the other side. Roll over here and get this one going the same way. Again, it's like this. If I go fast, you see, that's why I can do 50, because I can go really fast on it, but slowly probably is just as good. So while I'm doing this, even though I've got my foot flat like this, if I want to do this one, I can do this one with the toes up, or you can have it down like this. You can vary it up, down like that. Then maybe you want the back of the legs to get this little muscle right up here. This is great because it goes right up into the buttocks. There, so then come back like this, and then after that, it's good. Stretch your leg out like this. That helps a lot. So I finished the lifting of the legs, and now we're going to get over here and do a little bicycling, because you can't get out in this weather. I mean, we're not allowed to leave the house, so we're just going to have to do our bicycling like this, and this involves your elbows. So you're going to go this, 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 this. It is sort of a little bit of a twist, and I'm only going to do 10 of these. So it's be 10 on each side. You're stretching your legs out. And again, I didn't count, so I'm just going to have to guess at this. And actually, I like to put my hands behind my head, because then I can keep my head up. But whatever makes it easier for you, just do it the easy way. Don't forget, we're 90, right? Do as much as some of these young people. So after finishing that, next we go up, and we're going to get into a different position. Actually, this would be a good time to do the baby thing like this, because that'll feel good to stretch out after all that. Then come up, and you do the donkey kick, which is just this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's enough. So now just get back and stretch out again, a little bit like that, as best you can. And now the last thing we're going to do is the hardest thing. I do my planks on my arms like this. I cannot seem to do it the way the other people do it, and I'm only going to do it for 30 seconds. And I can't talk while I'm doing this because it's too much energy.
Okay, look at the camera. Look at the camera. You can do it. Look at the camera.
So I can raise my head up though, right? Look at the camera. I can look this way, look that way. And then I can also just look down and see if it'll quick change over to the next minute. It hasn't done it yet, so I guess 30 seconds haven't gone by yet. But keep your back straight. Don't have it up like this. Don't have it down like that. Have it right flat. Still isn't 30 seconds. So that was a minute. I finished the minute. But you try for 10, just whatever you can do, you will get stronger. And that ends this little program. I want you to have a happy day for the rest of the day. And, we're gonna cool down, but can't do that yet. And I will awkwardly get up into the next position for the cool down, which means jumping up and down again, a little bit of dancing, just right, because I know you're very, very tired, and now I want to just lean against a wall or a chair, bring one leg up, put your knees together if you can. It's very hard for me because I've had those knee operations, and you may have too. So get it as close as you can, and what you're doing is this is cooling that muscle down. And then you go over here and do this, and the other side like that. That's really good. Then you want to do one like this, put your arm across, make this arm be the one that pushes this against you, and you're relieving the shoulder in that planking position. And then do this one like this, arm out straight. Good. And I think maybe that's about as much as you need to do for a cool down. We've done the back legs, and have a happy day. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. And we will start new routines. Bye.